Here is literally everything you need to know to have a successful Veganuary. This guide is comprehensive, rapid fire, and totally judgment-free. I've been happily vegan for over 7 years now, so please take my knowledge. It'll help make this challenge super easy for you. And all are welcome here. No matter where you are in your food journey, I don't care. You're here trying to learn about veganism, and I'm gonna be a cool vegan and give you that information with no judgment whatsoever. All right, let's rock. Step 1. Define your why. Get clear on why you're doing this. Usually people pick from one of the following reasons: either ethics, eco-consciousness, personal health, or it's just a fun experiment to see if you can do it. All reasons are valid, just pick the one that you vibe with most. Step 2. What to avoid. You'll want to avoid red meat like steak, beef, bacon, etc., white meat like chicken and turkey, fish, mollusks, squid, octopus, anything that swims, milk, eggs, whey, butter, honey, gelatin, and anything animal-based, whether the animal dies in the process of making the food or not. Basically, if it comes from an animal in any capacity whatsoever, it's off limits at the moment. Step 3. Substitutes. Vegan alternatives taste great, they make the challenge easy, and they are widely available at most grocery stores these days. Here's a quick list of my favorites, just pause if you need to. Burgers, chicken, bacon, sausage, my personal favorite flavor on the list, fish, cheese, milk, eggs, butter, and honey. This one can be hard to find, but you want to look for basically any agave nectar. Step 4. Protein. The #1 question that vegans get is, where do you get your protein from? Well, here's a list of vegan foods which are naturally high in protein. Lentils, beans, chickpeas, tofu, tempeh, seitan, broccoli, mushrooms, edamame, peanut butter, nuts like almonds, cashews, chia seeds, hemp seeds, oats, quinoa, and nutritional yeast, which is a great ingredient that adds kind of like a cheesy flavor to whatever you're making. Delicious. Also, you can get plenty of protein from certain plant-based meats as well. Just check the product label for more information. Step 5. Supplements. So if you don't plan your diet properly when you first go vegan, you might get a little bit dizzy after some time. And if that happens, it's likely because your iron levels took a dip. This happened to me after many months of being vegan when I first went vegan. So you may not experience this at all if you're just doing it for 1 month. But if you do get dizzy, there's an easy fix. You could either start taking an iron supplement, obviously, or you could introduce more naturally iron-rich foods into your diet. Things like beans, lentils, chickpeas, or dark leafy greens like spinach or kale, or nuts, seeds, dried apricots, raisins, or tofu. You also want to eat foods that help with iron absorption, things rich in vitamin C, like citrus fruits, strawberries, broccoli, and bell peppers. Also think about supplementing B12 for more energy and healthy blood. Step 6. Where to eat. Here are some fast food restaurants that have menus that can easily accommodate vegan orders. For Chipotle, get a sofritas or veggie bowl without sour cream or cheese. For Taco Bell, get a black bean Crunchwrap Supreme, also without the sour cream or cheese. For Burger King, get an Impossible Whopper and make sure you ask for it to be microwaved so it's not grilled in the juices of dead animals where they make everything else. I had to learn that lesson the hard way. But what about better quality food options, not just fast food? Well, some cultures are pretty vegan friendly to begin with. For example, Indian food has chana masala, gobi Manchurian, and onion bhaji. Just clarify with the staff that they're vegan before ordering. Thai food has drunken noodles or curry. Just ask for no fish sauce, no oyster sauce, no egg, and no milk. Still surprisingly delicious, even with all those edits. Chinese food has spring rolls, fried tofu and broccoli and white sauce, and General Tso's tofu, all delicious, but again, just ask for no fish sauce, no oyster sauce, no egg. Mexican food has veggie burritos, veggie tacos, and guacamole, all delicious. Just make sure they don't use sour cream or cheese, and check that they don't use chicken fat in the rice, because some places do and some places don't. And Italian food, of course, has pasta with marinara sauce, a favorite of mine. And again, always just confirm with the staff that it's vegan before ordering. It probably is, but just ask to be safe. Sometimes they'll throw in a little bit of butter or maybe some cheese before it gets to the table, so just obviously edit as needed. Hydrate. It's a good thing water's vegan, huh? Step 7, one of the best steps, snacks. Here's a list of vegan snacks that I really enjoy, and I love to snack, so I know what I'm talking about here. Just pause if you need to. Louisville vegan jerky, Hip Peas chickpea puffs, Lesser Evil popcorn, Trader Joe's mini mochi rice nuggets. Ooh, these things are fire. Lindt oat milk truffles, hummus and pita chips, Ben & Jerry's non-dairy ice cream. Basically any flavor is delicious, but just look for that non-dairy label at the edge of the lid. Jalapeno potato chips, roasted cashews, and not just any roasted cashews, the 50% less salt ones from nuts.com are the best, and I've tried a few, they're the best. Annie's Bunnies gummies. These guys are basically Rice Krispie treats. They're called Made Good Vanilla Crispy Squares. We all know what they're trying to accomplish there though. Just be careful eating these. Every once in a while I get a little kind of hard piece in there, so just watch your teeth. Chips and salsa. Now my favorite is Late July sea salt chips and any vegan salsa. Many are vegan already. Just check that label to be sure. And Buffalo Wild Wings Asian Zing sauce mixed in with some peanuts. I'm serious. You just take a mug and pour some peanuts in and then pour some Asian Zing sauce in, stir it up. Delicious. Hitting the like button is an incredibly helpful way to spread this information around, and it could literally help save innocent lives. So if you don't mind, that'd be awesome. Step 8. Commit. People often quit New Year's resolutions early, right? It happens to everybody, but not you. Now is a great time to get committed and informed by watching the Earthlings documentary to learn more about why us long-haul vegans choose this lifestyle constantly. It's a tough watch, but I guarantee it will help you win Veganuary and it will make you smarter. There's a link at the end of this video. Step 9, explaining it to people. This should actually be pretty easy for you because right now, your veganism is temporary, which way lowers the pressure of explaining it to people. If anybody asks about your New Year's resolution or just notices your dietary shift, you can simply say, it's my New Year's resolution, or I'm just trying it out to see if my stomach feels different, or I dared myself to do it for a month. These are nice, light responses that may prevent deeper questioning and protect you from feeling judged by people. But at the end of the day, you can say whatever you're comfortable with. Just be ready for people being people. And as a long-term vegan, I can tell you that people often do like to be people, if you know what I'm saying. Some people can be really cool about things, others not so much. Common reactions may include things like judgment, jokes, curiosity, or support, and hopefully it's the latter. But stay strong no matter what reaction you get, because you only have to deal with these questions for a month, and then you're free. Step 10. Non-food products. So if you already own a leather belt or a wool hat or something like that, then obviously you can still wear those things during this challenge. But if you have to replace an item or buy a new one during this challenge, maybe try to get one without animal products. Same with soap or shampoo or lotion. If you have to re-up, maybe try to buy clean this time. Remember, veganism is a lifestyle, not just a diet. We want to limit all animal suffering, not just food animals. But with that said, don't overwhelm yourself with obsessing over the rules of veganism right now. If this is too much for you to think about, just stick with the food adjustment by itself for the time being, and just do the best you can with that. But what if you falter? Listen, veganism can be tough at first. I completely understand. There's a lot to learn, and animal products are hidden in tons of things. If you make an honest mistake, no problem, just learn from it and keep going. But if you get weak and break your resolution consciously, okay, I mean, that's not great, but don't flog yourself for it. Just do your best to get back on track. Allow the mistake, call it a weak point, and get back to being a badass. But if you find that you're faltering kind of a lot, then either try a little bit harder, it's only a month, you can definitely do it, or as a last resort, you can go threegan, which is a term that I coined for going vegan 3 days out of the week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you're vegan. Other days of the week, you can do whatever you want. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday, that's when you flex your self-control muscle, which will become easier and easier over time. Threegan. You heard it here first. Vegan for just 3 days a week. Looking forward. So you're vegan for January, but what about the rest of the year? Well, the way I see it, you have 3 options. Option 1, stay a fucking badass and keep up the veganism and save countless animal lives. Option number 2, go back to eating animals. Or option number 3, go hybrid. Vegan some days, non-vegan other days. Maybe try that threegan option that I gave you. That's pretty easy, and you're still having a better effect on the world than eating meat every day. Hopefully Veganuary teaches you a lot, and hopefully it carries forward in your life in some capacity, even if it's just a little bit. Let me just drive home the most important point in this video, which is that you are amazing for even trying this out. You can do it. You got this. Feel free to ask any good faith questions in the comments down below, and I will try to help you the best I possibly can. And you can always come back to my channel if you want a friendly place to learn more about veganism. I'd be happy to have you here no matter where you are in your food journey. I'll be here. And remember, do something that makes the world a better place this week. People need you. All right, watch this awesome video next. Check out the merch link down below, and I will see you next time. Let me just drive home the most important point in this video while I snot myself, jeez, which is that you are amazing for even trying this out.